food. It's fun to make, it's fun to eat, and it's fun to throw at people. Today's video will be on the shorter side because I wanted to be concise and try something new. Okay, fine, my alarm rang at 7 a.m. and I chucked the Rubik's Cube at it. Throughout my, food-consuming life, I have tried many foods that stuck out to me as favorites. And those are the ones I'm going to talk about today. Top of the list is Shaolin Ball, which is probably a swear in Chinese. But if you're not bad at Mandarin like me, then it directly translates to little caged dumpling. Alternatively, you can also call them soup dumplings, if you want to sound really white. But anyway, these are by far my favorite food of all time. So what they do to make these is they take the whole entire filling and they kind of brew it in a pot, and they take the liquid part of that and then they freeze it. And so it becomes this like congealed fat gelatin blob. Okay, that sounds gross, but I promise it will start sounding delicious soon. What they then do is take the solidified soup and the meat and they wrap it all in the dumpling. And then what they do is they steam it so that the solidified soup melts. So at this point, the dumpling is filled not only by meat, but also by a delicious broth. And so when you take a bite into it, it literally tastes like rainbows. If you've never had a Shaolin Ball, then you do not know what it means to be alive. Make sure you give these a shot. I've never met someone who does not like them. Next on my list would be French fries, specifically from Shake Shack. I swear, they must use magical potatoes or something, because these fries, they're so good. Like, they melt in your mouth and they're just so good. Alright. I need to calm down. But they're so amazing. Now, if you don't live in a state that has a Shake Shack, I'm glad I'm not you. I literally go there sometimes just to get fries. Actually, every time I go there, I just get fries. Because everything else at Shake Shack sucks. You know what doesn't suck though? White Castle sliders. Now, I find it highly likely that many of you have never tried these before, because there's no White Castles in Massachusetts. They're only in like New York and the Midwest. So here's what a White Castle slider consists of. 2 buns, which are probably fake, some garlic and onion, also fake, and a tiny little patty with just the right amount of preservatives to cause you cancer. But Jordan, that's so unhealthy for you and stuff. These are my favorite foods, not the most healthy, so like get better ears. Despite these being probably the most unhealthy things for you in the world, they are so delicious. I will literally go there and eat like 20 of them in a row. I'm just so glad there are no White Castles in Massachusetts, because if there were, I would weigh 400 pounds. Okay, before any of you think, wow, Jordan, why do you eat literal diabetes? I have another item on this list that might make you think differently. The 4th of my favorite foods is plain old Avocados from Mexico. If you don't like avocados, I have one question for you. What's wrong with you? I don't know what it is, but avocados are just so good. Like, I'll literally buy one from the grocery store, cut it in half, and just start scooping it out and start eating the avocado like that. And guacamole, even better. To all those who go to Chipotle and don't order guacamole with their burrito or taco, what the heck? I love this fruit more than I love you. Just kidding, maybe. Last on my list is fried chicken, specifically Bonchon fried chicken, because it seems like every other piece of fried chicken in the entire universe hates my guts. Because allergies, you know? The first time I had a piece of fried chicken in my entire life was last summer when I went to Boston with a friend. I remember looking at my plate like someone had put a bomb on it because I just did not trust that it was allergy-free. Eventually I took some very tentative bites and it was so good. And bonus, I didn't die. Buy me Bonchon and I will be your best friend. Anyway, those were 5 of my favorite foods, and so I encourage you all to try every single one of them, if you haven't already. Trying new foods is actually something that I've grown to love. There's some people who eat the same thing over and over and over again, and I don't understand that. Because I have a ton of food allergies, there's a lot of foods that I wish I could try that I physically cannot. And to know that there are people out there who can eat whatever they want, but refuse to try those new things just because they're afraid they won't like it, that kind of frustrates me. Life is too short to be picky, so don't be. That's all I have to say, really. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'm so sorry I couldn't get this out on Friday like I meant to. I got stuck in such a long line at Market Basket, and it just ate up all of my film time. I'm glad, though, that I could get it out today, despite me oversleeping just a little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you Wednesday. Peace.